Hey y'all, it's your girl Michelle, and today we're going to talk about how you pass any course that you take, no matter what it is. So, first of all, you could do a little research on the course. Ask some of your college friends, some of the people you're going to school with, if they took that course. How was the instructor? How was the class? Kind of what are the things that you're going over in the class? So, once you find out that information, once you get to class, you can get the syllabus. Always read the syllabus. The syllabus is going to go over some of the key points that you're going to go over in that class. So it's very important that you read the syllabus so you can be aware of some of the things that they're going to go over. So after you read the syllabus, make sure you show up. You have to show up to class. If you don't show up to class, you're going to be dependent on someone else to listen, listen properly, take notes, and take notes properly. So you need to be there, okay? And before you get there, make sure you're prepared. Because if there's something that you need for that course and you don't have it, you can't borrow it from nobody because they need their stuff. So you need to make sure that you prepare for the class at all times. So I suggest you check your book bag before you leave home and make sure you have everything and then go. Okay, so now you showed up. Make sure you show up on time. If you got to leave your house early, you know how traffic is, then you need to leave early. But it ain't no way you supposed to be getting in that class no 20 and 30 minutes late and think you're doing something. You are doing something, a disservice to yourself. Make sure you get to class on time. Have your butt in that seat when that class starts, because you need to be there in order for you to do what's next. And next is taking notes. So taking notes is the most important thing you could do when you're in class. You need those notes because those notes are what you need to study to pass this test that you're going to have. Because it's inevitable. You're going to have a test and more than one. So make sure you take some good notes while you're there. Now, if you took the notes and you listened and all that and you was on time, but you still don't understand, at this point you need to ask that instructor some questions. You need to ask them during class too. Don't be embarrassed, because guess what? The people who not asking the questions, they the ones that sometimes don't know it and just embarrassed. It's not time to be embarrassed. Ask the questions and make sure you get clarity on the subject. If the teacher can't go over during class, try to catch them after class and see if they can kind of go over the content with you so you can understand it. It's imperative that you understand these notes and this content for you to pass the class. So now that you have taken the notes and you're on time and all of that, you're on the right track. Okay, so now you took the notes, but what else you gonna do with them? Well, when you get home, you're gonna have to study the notes again. I know you was just in class and you took the notes and all of that, but to keep this fresh in your mind, you have to constantly study it. So you're gonna go over the content again, make sure you know it, and you're good. Okay, so now that you went over the content again, you can check and see if the instructor have a study guide or anything, that you could add on to your notes. Some of them give study guides and some don't, but at least check and see. So after you check and see if he have any notes, you could join a study group. There's a lot of study groups around, but I'm going to caution you on this. Make sure them folks studying in that study group. It ain't time to get on TikTok, find a new dance and a new trend and all that. Y'all can socialize later. Right now, it's time to be studying. So make sure you get you a study group that's actually studying. And then if you join a study group but you still don't understand, it's probably time to get some tutoring. Go ahead on and find you a good tutor who's actually qualified in that course. Make sure they're reputable. Ain't somebody just charging, show you something that they don't even know. But make sure it's a reputable tutor and go ahead on and get you some tutoring. Tutoring could be offered by your instructor himself. He can tutor you or her. And, it could be a classmate or, someone that you hired for tutoring. So that's all, y'all. This is what you're going to do to pass any course. Trust me. The cramming, y'all have to stop doing it. Make sure that you study this content on a daily basis so you know it, so you won't have to stay up all night trying to study for a test. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Michelle's talking. Was you listening?